Welcome back. Fundraising can be lonely with a seemingly endless to-do list. This podcast isn't about best practices or trends. It's about the deeper wisdom of the beautiful space where generosity occurs. A 5-minute reflection to ground you for the week ahead. One of my clients got a letter this week. You know the letter. You've sent out the year-end appeal. You've started receiving donations in the mail. You feel really good about the generosity of donors. Then you get the letter. It's a letter telling you that you shouldn't have wasted a stamp on an appeal letter and that the donor wants you to remove them from the mailing list. Of course, you check the database and you see that they've only given once as a very small donation. Despite all of the good work you've done, it's amazing how this one letter affects your day. This week, I'm reading a quote from Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, written around 171 AD. Quote, "In one respect, man is the nearest thing to me, as far as I must do good to people and endure them. But so far as some people make themselves obstacles to my proper acts, man becomes to me one of the things which are indifferent, no less than the sun or wind or wild beast. Now it is true that these may impede my action, but they are no impediment to my effects and disposition, which have the power of acting conditionally and changing. For the mind converts and changes every hindrance to its activity into an aid, and so that which is a hindrance is made a furtherance to an act, and that which is an obstacle on the road helps us on this road." Unquote. We don't know what is going on in a donor's life who wrote us that email or letter. Perhaps they can only give a small donation, and they truly do feel as though you are wasting a portion of their small donation. Or perhaps they got bad news, and our letter just came at that exact same time. No matter the reasoning, we have a choice in how we react. Do we give it more weight than needed, ruining our day? Do we see it as a distraction? Do we make major changes in response to a minor criticism? These are all possibilities. Or we can acknowledge the wisdom from the meditations and put it in its proper place, thank the donor for their concern, and then continue the work of giving opportunities for donors to give. Let's reflect on one question this week. Is there a response from a donor that you need to stop giving too much weight to and instead put it into its proper place, thank the donor, and continue with your good work? Share this podcast if you enjoy these 5-minute reflections, and subscribe to receive these reflections released every Monday. To explore fundraising coaching deeper, visit servingnonprofits.com. See you next week.